If you think life never gives second chances, wait until you hear what happened the day a poor single dad saved a billionaire woman. Because what happened next made the whole world cry. Before you dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because stories like this, stories that touch the heart, deserve to be heard. Ethan Brooks had learned to live with pain quietly. After losing his wife to cancer 3 years earlier, he became both father and mother to his 7-year-old daughter, Lily. He worked long hours as a delivery driver, picking up whatever shifts he could to pay for food, rent, and Lily's school expenses. He barely slept, barely ate, but no matter how exhausted he was, he always found a smile for Lily. She was his world, the only light he had left on a cold, cloudy afternoon. Ethan had just finished his final delivery. His truck sputtered and coughed, like it always did when it ran out of hope, and he parked at the side of a quiet road. He wanted nothing more than to rest for a minute before walking home. As he sat back, he noticed someone stumbling near a sleek black car a few feet away. A woman, elegant, dressed in expensive clothes and clearly wealthy, was clutching her chest, gasping for it was Olivia Morgan, one of the richest entrepreneurs in the state. Though Ethan had no idea who she was, her face turned pale. She dropped to her knees without thinking. Without hesitating, Ethan sprinted toward her. "Ma'am? Mom, can you hear me?" Her only answer was a weak, broken whisper. "Help, I can't breathe." Ethan scooped her up in his arms and placed her gently in his old truck. His hands shook as he grabbed his phone, but he didn't wait for an ambulance. He knew she didn't have that kind of time. "Hold on," he said, voice trembling. "I won't let anything happen to you." He sped through traffic like a man possessed, ignoring the angry horns, the glares, the risk of getting fired if his boss found out. All that mattered was saving her. By the time he reached the hospital, Olivia was barely conscious. Doctors rushed her inside, asking Ethan rapid-fire questions. He answered what he could, then waited, scared, exhausted, but hopeful. Hours later, a doctor approached him. "She's alive because of you," he said. A minute later, she wouldn't have survived the heart attack. Ethan let out a shaky breath, relief washing over him. He never imagined that saving a stranger would change his entire life. When Olivia woke, the first face she saw was his tired eyes, worn-out clothes, and a gentle expression. "You?" she whispered. "You're the one who saved me?" Ethan nodded, embarrassed. Anyone would have done the same, but Olivia knew better. Many people would have filmed, stared, panicked, or ignored. "You risked everything for me?" she said softly. Over the next few days, she asked Ethan to visit her. The more they talked, the more she realized he was nothing like the selfish, cold, business-focused people she dealt with daily. He was kind, genuine, humble, a man who carried pain quietly yet still managed to smile. She asked about his life, and he reluctantly told her about his wife, his daughter, and his struggle to survive. Tears filled Olivia's eyes when she learned that he often skipped meals so Lily could eat. One afternoon, Lily visited, shyly handing Olivia a little paper flower she made at school. "My daddy saved you," she said proudly. Olivia's heart melted completely. Something began to change inside her, something she hadn't felt in years: warmth, connection, purpose. After her recovery, Olivia invited Ethan and Lily to her office. Ethan hesitated, thinking she wanted to repay him, and he didn't want charity. "I didn't help you for money," he said firmly. "I know," Olivia replied with a gentle smile. "But let me help you anyway." She offered him a stable job at her company, not as charity, but because she believed in him. She had seen the honesty in his eyes, the integrity in his soul. Ethan refused at first, but after seeing how much this opportunity could help Lily, he finally agreed, and life slowly began to change. Ethan moved into a better apartment. Lily started attending a good school. Ethan worked hard, so hard that even Olivia's board members started noticing. He earned respect, promotions, and trust. And with every passing day, the bond between Ethan and Olivia deepened. They talked, they laughed, they healed. Ethan helped Olivia rediscover life outside of wealth and business. Olivia helped Ethan believe in happiness again. One night, after a charity dinner, it began to rain heavily. Ethan covered Olivia with his jacket, and she laughed softly. "I haven't felt cared for in years," she murmured. He smiled. "Everyone deserves that." In that moment, she gently took his hand. "Ethan, you saved more than my life that day. You saved my heart." Tears filled his eyes. He hadn't let himself love since his wife died. He felt guilty, afraid, unworthy. "I don't know if I can do this," he whispered. "You don't have to be perfect," she answered. "Just be you." Slowly, beautifully, naturally, love grew. People talked. The media went wild. Billionaire and poor single dad, impossible love? She's too rich. He's not enough. But none of it mattered. One day, Lily asked Olivia, "Will you stay with us forever?" And Olivia hugged her tightly, tears streaming down her cheeks. "Yes," she whispered, "if your daddy will let me." So on a quiet afternoon in the same hospital garden where she had once struggled for life, Ethan looked at Olivia with trembling hands. "You gave me hope when I had none," he said. "If you'll have me, I want to build a future with you." Olivia's answer was simple. She walked into his arms and cried, "I wanted that from the moment you saved me." The nurses watching nearby wiped their tears. The doctors smiled. Even strangers walking through the garden stopped, moved by the raw, gentle beauty of that moment. Ethan had saved Olivia's life, but Olivia had saved his heart, and together, they saved each other from loneliness, pain, and fear. Their story became a reminder to millions that miracles happen when we least expect them, and sometimes, the poorest hearts hold the richest love. If this story touched your heart, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Because love, kindness, and courage are worth believing in.